Hello, ladies and girls. Welcome to our introduction for Daughters of the Red Tent. We are so excited to be here today, and we're so honored that you're joining us today. And for those of you who are watching us live and those of you who will be watching the replay, we are really excited to be here and to be sharing of such a dear cause to our heart. It's really, really beautiful experience to be here with all of you today. So today you're going to learn about Daughters of the Red Tent, so you'll get an idea of what Daughters of Red Tent is about. You're also going to learn about who we are, who are the facilitators of the event. And there's also a very special activity that we have for you. So stay tuned. We have a great day today. Excellent. So let's go ahead and begin. We have some slides for you momentarily. So great to see your faces. One moment, ladies, as we share. Perfect. Here we go. All righty, here we go. So Daughters of the Red Tent. So before we go and talk about what Daughters of the Red Tent is about, let's talk a little bit about Red Tent Goddess, which is the main group. So, and for those of you who don't know me, my name is Claudia Bassetti. I am one of the co-founders of Red Tent Goddess. So Red Tent Goddess is an online and membership-based online sisterhood for emerging goddesses, so for women who are looking to connect to all parts of themselves. We offer 2 monthly moon circles, and that means 2 of the most popular moon cycles, which is the moon phases, the new moon and the full moon. And we also offer masterclasses, we offer rituals, practices, anything to help women connect to their goddess within. So I know you may be, you may hear the word goddess and you may be thinking to yourself, so what is a goddess, right? What does that mean? So next slide. So what is a goddess? A goddess is a woman who is in the process of learning to know, accept, and love herself on all levels, mind, body, and spirit. It's a woman who, because she focuses on personal growth and self-awareness, experiences a life increasingly filled with peace, love, joy, passion, and fun. She's a woman that understands that she has unlimited capacity to make her life anything that she wants. A woman who is inspired to give to those around her because of her sense of gratitude and abundance. A woman who is so beautiful, brilliant, and wholesome in her own way, and who is simply not like any other woman on the earth. She's a woman who is fully realized and is uniquely and unapologetically herself. So go back to the other slide. So can you tell? We are passionate, we are peaceful, we're loving, we're joyful, we're abundant. Like, this is what we're cultivating, a Red Tent Goddess. And this is what we want to make available for the girls as well, for the teens. And so at Red Tent Goddess, our sisterhood has been helping women to embody their feminine more deeply, to manifest their desires with the moon, to strengthen their connection to their intuition, to live in harmony with the natural cycles, to deepen their self-love practice, to strengthen their connection to other women, and to receive support, empowerment, and so much more. So this same gift that the mothers are experiencing in the group is our legacy, and is a gift we want to make available for all those younger generations. And I know for myself, if I had learned this when I was younger, it would have been such a life changer. And so I want to tell you a little bit about how Red Tent Goddess came to be and give you a little bit of history so that you understand what this group is about. Next slide. Next one.
I thought Alea would be joining.
No, it's supposed to be just for me and Mom.
One more, please. The next one. There we go. So a little bit of history. So I learned about the red tent in 2013. And just like you, I had no idea what the red tent was about. But then when I learned that there is a way to honor myself, to honor my cycles, when I learned that my natural cycle, my menstruation cycle, mirrored the cycle of the moon, and that I could actually be in sync with the moon, and I could use that time to honor myself and also to manifest my intentions and my desires. Like my life completely, like I just like this huge light bulb went off. And so I immediately fell in love with it. And at the time that I learned about it, I was actually still married. I went through divorce in July of 2013. And so as soon as I started my life again, I knew I wanted to hold space for women. And so I led my first gathering in November of 2013. So you can see a picture right there. That's me. And those are my girlfriends. Of course, that's how we start, right? And that was my first circle. And ever since I started, it just felt like it was something that I was always meant to do. And then in 2014, I got together with a dear friend of mine, Jessica. And so together, we created Red Tent Miami. And so we led circles in Miami for about a year and a half together. That was an amazing experience. And you can see there's one of our circles there. And go to the next slide, please. And then there's two more. And at our largest gathering, we had 50 women. It was amazing. It was really an incredible experience. And we really set out to put this work out there for all women to know, for all women to learn about the red tent, and for them to have access to a red tent. Next slide, please. So then Jessica was no longer able, my friend, able to lead the circles with me at the time. Her father had passed away, and so she passed on the torch to me. And so I moved to Hollywood, and I started holding circles in Hollywood for about a year. And so there's a picture there. I am at a yoga studio. And if some of you can see, there's Jen Mumbi, which is actually one of our members. And so, yeah, it's always been an amazing experience. Next slide. So after that, I actually took a break in 2017 because I needed to honor myself. The Red Tent has always been a passion project for me. And so I took a break, and then I actually met my soulmate in 2017, my twin flame, so excited. And I shared with them my vision about the red tent. And my dream was always to have a red tent in my home. And so I showed him a vision, a photo of the red tent, and then he created that beautiful red tent that you see right there in the picture, which is where I'm tuning in from. So absolutely amazing. He did an amazing job. And so after that, we decided to relaunch the Red Tents. And in 2018, I started holding gatherings here at home all the way to 2020. So at the time, we were called Red Tent South Florida because I was, really holding space for all Red Tents in the South Florida area, which is where I am located and where we got started. Next slide. So then there it is, another gathering on the left. Actually, Jasmine, you're on that photo. Rose is also there. Yeah, so that was our last gathering in person that we had here, and that was in February 2020. And then March, as everybody knows, March 2020, COVID hit, and we were faced with a decision. I actually had a gathering planned at home, but of course that wasn't the right time. And so at that time, we decided to move the gatherings virtual. And that's around the time that I invited Jasmine, who you'll know very briefly, my partner, and we officially launched Red Tent Goddess. Now we started off, we offered some gatherings online, and then we launched the membership officially in June of 2020. So right now, Written Goddess, we have over 50 members, and we are spread all across the United States and Canada, and also we have Australia, a member in Australia. So we are international, and it is just so excited to be able to bring this work to really our vision is every woman is realized. So we really want to bring this forward and spread it across. So it's been an amazing journey from when just started with my girlfriends to really be able to bring this work international. So I know what this work has been for me, and I know what this work has been for other women. And when I learned about the Red 10 when I was 32. So for me, it's like I couldn't have imagined again if I had been initiated into this work as soon as I had my moon the first time, or just as early as possible. And so that's why it's so important for us to share this legacy, to pass this legacy to our girls, and that's why we're here today to make this work available for the girls. Next slide. So this is what sisterhood looks like. It's really been amazing, amazing experience. We had an in-person gathering earlier in the year, and you can see it's just love, connection, empowerment, healing. It's just really been an amazing, amazing space. And so we want this for our girls. We want this for everyone, really. Okay, next. So who are we? So again, I'm Claudia Passetti. I'm a mother of two boys. I really wish I had a daughter that I can share this with, but I vicariously live through all of my beautiful girlfriends who do have their beautiful daughters, and I get to enjoy it through them. And so I am, like I said, Reds and Women Circle facilitator. I'm also a certified psychosynthesis coach, which is a transpersonal coaching program. And also my career is in branding and design. So I'm a branding consultant and a creative director for 19 years. And so I have a lot of fun designing all the graphics and the branding for Reds and Goddess. And so my goddess name is the Goddess of Liberation and Love. And again, really excited that all of you are here. So now I'm going to invite my partner, Jasmine, to introduce herself.
Hi, that would be me. Hello. So I am Jasmine. I'm the other co-founder of Red 10 Goddess. And it was so beautiful to see the journey in different pictures. Claudia, that was amazing. I came in because I have a lot of techie stuff. I myself had my own sisterhood going on, and it was called Her Unleashed, and it was all online. And I just knew that there was something more that I wanted. When Claudia and I met, we knew that there was something that needed to happen and that we were going to birth something together. And then when COVID hit, it was honestly a dream come true for us because we ended up working together, and I couldn't imagine a different life than I have now. I dropped everything I had. I had a $10,000 per month business, and I dropped it in a heartbeat as soon as Claudia said she wanted to build this with me, and I would do it all over again. So thank you for that opportunity. So I am the goddess of compassion and catalyst. Outside of that, I am not a mother. I am still a maiden, and I hold space for all the sisters, and I am the mother to all the sisters at this point. And I am okay with that. I am an aunt. I have one niece, and I have a second niece that was just born 3 days ago now. So I'm holding space for her and for my niece to one day come into this practice with me. And I am a menstrual cycle coach. So I had a very big journey when it comes to my menstrual cycle. And the first time I got it, it was not a fun time. I had an irregular period, and my gynecologist automatically told me that there was something wrong with me because I had an irregular period, which is 100% not true. It's very normal to have an irregular period for the first year that you get your period. No one told me that. So I ended up on birth control pills for 8 years of my life, and it wasn't necessary. And when I learned on the hardship that it was doing to my body and the testosterone that I could never get rid of from my body, I knew that there was something that needed to change. And divine femininity came in, and feminine energy started coming into my life. I always knew that there was a goddess, and there was something that just hit me, and this was it. So I'm happy to be here and share my journey and hold space for your daughters, as I don't have a daughter. I will keep holding space for everybody else's. Thank you. Claudia Nieves. No, back. There you go. Nieves? We see everything happening on your screen, honey.
You're not.
I know.
Okay.
Techie.
Give me a second.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, sorry about
We'll go
that.
back.
Hold on.
What's that again?
No.
That's where you came
Hold on. Give me a second. I'm
Email.
here. My daughter's trying to share screen. I don't know where it is. What I want. I don't know what I want. So my daughter's like, she's talking in here. Sorry, that happens. Ah, where's the thing? Okay, right there.
Yay!
Okay, so yeah. So I'm Claudia Nieves, and I am going to be one of the facilitators of the Red Tent, of the Daughters of the Red Tent. And well, as the picture says, I'm a mother of two, and here's one. So I have a daughter to share with all of you that don't have daughters, and all the aunties that she can have, and then she can feel, comfortable to talk, to share her life with. I was just only the vehicle to bring her in this world, so she is your daughter. And like we all are daughters for a lot of us and sisters. And what I gotta say a little story about like how I got here. So in a transformational uh, program that I did in 2017, it was something that was called Sacred Feminine, and I was very called for that, to serve in that space. And through that program and another part of the training, we knew Claudia and Adam, and they came to do the program of the Sacred Feminine. And at that time, it was another call for men, masculine journey, and that's what I met Jocelyn as well. And that was amazing that these two beautiful goddess got together and started this beautiful Red Tent. I've been in here since the beginning of the second phase after Claudia had taken her break, and decided to partner with Jocelyn. Is being like a total transformation for me to embody my goddess. As Jocelyn say, I went through the same experience to be in my early age. I got my period when I was 11 and a half. And a year later, I still wear irregular periods. And same thing that Jocelyn, they put me on all these different birth control that it created a lot of stuff in my body, a lot of toxicity in my body. And I ended up having other challenges for having these beautiful diamonds, my babies. But we got it. Everything is possible. Like Justin say, there's guidance, and this is what my main goal and my main service is to support and guidance of. Sometimes we don't know. Sometimes we don't know what the Western medicine can do and what in natural ways we can do. And this is exactly what we're gonna share in here. With all of you in the Red Tent, and mommies want to be in the Red Tent. And then for the little ones, it's just to guide them and know that they are not by themselves, that the sisterhoods exist, that we can trust, that, that we can even have this beautiful, comfortable space for all of you, for the little ones and for the big ones. And that we're equal, and then that's why when I embody this goddess, that's what I came my name of Goddess of Reclamation, Inspiration, and Adornment, because I love to play with my sisters, and I give them a little things that we play together, makeup and stuff like that, and it's so much fun to play with the sisters. So, and that's my story. And next one, I'll pass it to my other facilitator for the Daughters of the Red Tent, beautiful Melanie, that is in Canada.
Yay!
Hi, everyone. I am. I'm the lone Canadian. So my name is Melanie Hashie. I'm also the other facilitator of Daughters of the Red Tent. I am a mom of two. I also have one of my daughters with me who I'll be sharing this incredible journey with. I'm super excited for that. So the Goddess of Witchcraft and Ancient Teachings, I think, kind of explains itself. And like brief on how I got to where I am now, or got here specifically, is so Jaslyn's business that she had mentioned in her intro, I was actually a part of that. So once she started and paired up with Claudia, I was like, oh, Jaslyn's doing a new thing. Let's go. So I struggled a lot with being my feminine self for a very long time. And it's something that is definitely still new. It's still new to me. I fully admit that wholeheartedly. I still have my struggles, but with this, I'll be able to learn as well and embrace that along with my daughter. So I'm really excited that we get to share this experience together. So yeah, thanks for having us in your space, guys.
Thank you, Melanie. All right, Claudia.
So I'm gonna be showing the next one.
Perfect.
So what is the daughters? I'm gonna explain a little bit how we got to do the Daughters of the Red Tent, other than what I say in my introduction, my self-introduction. No, how we got in here is because as we have learned this in older age, we felt that it was an opportunity for us, especially the ones we have girls, but I feel that it's too an opportunity to teach our younger crowd that we have, we're equal than the male, but at the same time, we have to respect our bodies. We have to respect who we are as females and what we're here for. And yes, we have equal, things in this life. But we know that back in our ancestors, or back in the time, in ancient times, it was a community of women. They will help each other, take care of each other when it was either having our cycles, or when we were sick, or when we were having babies. The mommy can rest, and everybody will be in a community that will hold each other for any type of circumstances on women. What that was in that time and created, and over the time in the cultures, we have lost that kind of like traditions. And we're trying to reconnect with that because we have seen the transformation in us. We've seen the community and women's circle, and it's been so powerful for me in even to hold the space for masculine, for the males, and to learn about our energies. And that's what we're here for, for the younger ones to know that we have both energies as well. Because sometimes, because we're born females, it doesn't mean you don't have masculine energy. And how we can harmonize with both of them in our own, and how can we harmonize when we are with a partner or with friends that have both as well. So how we get that space. So something else about the Red Tent is, this is things that have passed down in our generations, and it's like we feel so like in such a beautiful space to share this. We've been like Claudia and Jasmine been studying, they're being like going, like Claudia's been a beautiful priestess, Jasmine, all her moon cycles and all the knowledge that they have for for what a feminine looks like and how we can hold our spaces for ourselves and for others is being like serious, like the best thing that ever I have witnessed. My God, it being like so spectacular. So that's where I am in, you know, there's I just say that when I am here to support this, and we can, try to clarify to our younger crowd about confusions that they can have or have some answers for them. And as a mom, sometimes I don't have all the answers for my girls. And it's so beautiful to have other moms, other girls, maybe closer to my daughter's generation that can support, because there's sometimes things that I don't understand as well, or I can know have that connection with my daughter because there's a gap, and we're trying to close that gap. That's exactly where we are. We're trying to close that gap and make it as smaller. We have done a lot of work, but we still have a lot of work to do, and together we can go farther. And yeah, so what do we have to expect in these circles or these events? First, how sisterhood it looks like, and as I said before, is the community, the support, the I got you, you got me. I have this space for you to feel safe. Okay, so that is a safe space for talk about things that sometimes, outside there we cannot talk all the time, or we don't feel comfortable in inclusive with the moms. Or sometimes there are girls that are raised by their father and then don't have a space where to talk to this. So we're here for that as well. So if you know someone that has, maybe this is a space for them, just always invite them, always invite to see, and maybe it will fit for them and maybe it will not, but we're here for that, for create more support and to create beautiful community. We're going to talk about menstrual cycle and the education. Jocelyn, in the Red Tent, we already been doing that, and we're going to do the same thing in here because we feel it's important to educate like the youngest the better, and we can have all the tools for going to accept our emotions, to go over what we feel in the body, and be aware of our bodies. So same thing, honoring our bodies, what we feel, how we feel it. We need to rest, we need to take a tea. How can we do with different tools that we present in here? We know that it can be supporting us in our cycles. We're gonna have a big sister support, meaning when the events or the groups start to growing, we're gonna have some other sisters that wanna support younger, and it could be the same, like older teenagers that can support the younger ones. And at the same time, it's gonna be more like, wow, this is gonna be, I can talk one by one. Let's put it that way. That's why we call like the big sister support. Like, I don't want to say it in the event. I want to go in private, and I have that sister to talk to. And that's the idea for this. And support for the mothers. Oh my God, like sometimes like I need a support, something is going on with me. I cannot have a connection with my daughter. And I go to my other sisters, and we process and we integrate things together. And it's a beautiful space for that as well. And we have a beautiful of our sisters in here that she is, she's, how do you say, volunteering herself for being the support of the mothers, other than ourselves. But we have Lisa Renee, that she's our beautiful doula singer, She birthed my voice, and is so beautiful. Is, you know, she is mother of Carly, but she'll do her introduction later. And so this is what we have. This is what part of what we're gonna to expect. And I'm gonna pass the next part of what to expect to my beautiful facilitator, co-facilitator, Melanie.
So some more things to expect, moon phases and how to work with them, just kind of like how to use the power of the full moon and the new moon, like we mentioned with the red tent goddess earlier, astrology and horoscopes, conscious relationships versus something that may potentially be toxic. This is something that's super important for especially teenage years. I know myself, if I could go back and look at my teenage life and my relationship choices, probably would have been a little bit better. And just coming of age and transitioning. And we're going to touch on so many more topics than this, but this is just a brief rundown of what we're going to do with this. So I'm super excited for all of it.
Now we're gonna do a little self-introductions with the sisters. So if you would like, you know, we can, we're gonna say our name. You can say your sign if you want. What is your astrology sign or your zodiac sign? You can say a couple sentences about yourself, a fun fact. And what is a fun fact? It could be like, I love dancing. That's a fun fact for me. And you can, if you have an idea what your goddess name can be, or if you have a nickname as an option, you can say it as well. And if no, you know, it will come and unfold itself with the time. So we're gonna start with the mommies, and then we can add our daughters if they are open to share. So when you're ready, you can unmute yourself and just jump on it and introduce yourself.
You know, I'm always willing to start. So my name is Lisa Renee, and I'm a Pisces. I just had my birthday last month. I am a vocal doula, and so it's different than a vocal coach or a vocal teacher, because I'm really helping people birth their voice, you know, for people who didn't realize they know how to sing. And a fun fact about me is I belch like a trucker. And and my goddess name is, I am the priestess, a harmonic priestess of unconditional love. And Carly said she was open to sharing. So this is Carly, my daughter. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Carly. My astrology sign is Sagittarius, so I'm always down for adventuring and stuff. A bit about me, I like to play video games all day, all night. I have a terrific mom. She is the best. A fun fact, I used to do karate and I did it for 9 years, so I can be a bodyguard. I don't think I have a goddess nickname, so just call me Carly. And that's all.
Beautiful. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you, girls.
Welcome.
Doing. Hello. Can we say hi? Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you
Yes,
perfectly.
we hear you
So,
perfectly.
I'm not the mom, but that's okay. But I'm Annalena, and I am an Aquarius. I'm a human design and spiritual coach. I'm a mom of one. She's a little bit too young for this, I think, because she thought it was boring. So she's not even 9 yet, but I hope she will get to this at some point as well. I'm originally from Germany. A fun fact about me is I'm crazy about elephants since I'm a kid, and I don't have a goddess name yet. How can we change this? I don't know how. Did I miss something?
I will talk to you after
Okay,
this.
thank you. And this is Julia. I help you. Okay? Yes. You want to say hi? Come.
Hi.
You're shy. So, how old are you? Huh?
I'm going to be 17 in June,
Yes,
but
and
I'm 16 right now.
you are a what's your
Gemini.
Gemini, and you love
I like ballroom dancing and photography,
and what's it?
like all the art things.
Yeah, she likes art.
And I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
No, it's awesome. A fun fact about you:
I have no idea.
you love what you love.
I don't know.
Anime, right?
Yeah, anyway.
Okay. Yeah, she needs to go, but I wanted her to say hi at least. So, huh. Awesome,
Thank you.
pleasure.
Beautiful. Thank you, ladies.
So a quick little thing about the goddess name so that everyone can get into it. It's think about what you wish to embody. What is it that you want to see more of in the world? And if you were to check in with your feminine side or your inner goddess, what is it that if she had a goddess title, like think Greek mythology, Athena's the goddess of war and wisdom, right? And the people that we know, Hera, the goddess of whatever, her fertility and motherhood. So whatever it is that you are, whatever you wish to see more of, that's what you get to create, and you can come up with anything you'd like. So Annalena just created Goddess of Love and Compassion. There you go. Done deal. Thank you. And let's see, who are we missing? Bree did a little introduction in the comments. She said, I'm a Leo. I'm a mom. Wait, I'm a mom of 3, a business and religious freedom coach. I go by Soulful Connection Coach, as well as an IG engagement expert. Ooh, yay. I come from a family of 9 and grew up in a cult. Oh my goodness. I don't have a goddess name yet. You get to create one and put one in the comments if you're interested. And I'll let Kaylin type or talk her own intro. So I'm going to let this be a little moment. If Kaylin would like to, this would be your moment. Oh, there she is. I'm Kaylin. I'm a Scorpio. I have 2 sisters. I do online school. I love to watch anime and I talk about it a lot. A fun fact about me is that I like to dance. My nickname is Kay. Ooh, goddess of soul connection. I love it. Beautiful. Ali and Emily, would you girls like to go next?
Yes. So I'm Allie. I'm a Scorpio. A little bit about myself is I'm wanting to be a belly dance certified teacher to help inspire and motivate women all over the world. So I guess that's a fun fact about me because I love belly dancing, and apparently I was a priestess and a belly dancer in a past life as well. So it's in my soul, it's in my spirit. And my goddess name is Goddess of Love and Unity is mine. And this is my daughter, Emily.
Hi, I'm Emily. I'm a Capricorn, 14, and I like Harry Potter.
She doesn't have a goddess name yet, but I'm trying to get her out of her shell. Yeah, that's it. That's us. Lovely to meet everybody.
Lovely to meet you girls too.
Ayla wants to introduce herself too.
Yay!
And, and yay, Harry Potter. They can see you now. What's your name?
Ayla,
Okay. What sign are you?
Leo,
Tell them about yourself.
I like watching TV and playing video games and playing outside.
Okay. And a fun fact about you.
I don't like a lot of food.
That's so cute. She's very picky. And your goddess name?
Ayla, goddess of
Fire and strength.
fire and strength.
How old are you?
10.
Awesome. Good job.
Go Ayla!
Yay! You did it.
Yeah.
And survived.
Want to introduce herself? Cool.
Hi, my name is Victoria. My sign is Taurus.
What else you have to say about you? Yeah. Do you have a pet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, do you love your pet? A bunch of pets. Yeah. She has a bunch of pets. What else?
Fun
What?
fact.
Yeah, you want to say a fun fact?
Sure, I can do cool tricks with my tongue.
Cool tricks.
Uh,
And you want to say your goddess name? Oh, how old are you?
10,
You're turning
11,
one.
May 14th.
Yeah. And you want to do a goddess name or a nickname?
My nickname is Vicky.
Mm-hmm. You want to share something else?
No.
Okay. That's her. Look at Curly in there. Hello.
Welcome, Vicky. All right, I think we have Patricia and Nakia. So if you have anything that you'd like to add or like to jump in, feel free to. I'll give you 5 seconds. 5.
Patricia introduced herself in the chat. So it says, my name is Patricia. I'm a Gemini. While I'm not a mom or a teenager, I'm a 26-year-old who is a young woman and a teen girl life coach. And I also work with flower essences. I love to dance, and my goddess name is the Goddess of Youth. Very cool. Welcome.
I love it. Thank you, Patricia. Okay, so now we get to do a little fun practice. And I apologize, we may go a little bit over time limit, so bear with us, but I promise this is where the fun part begins. Before we were doing an introduction, so you get to know a little bit about us and get to really it was mainly for the moms. This is gonna be for all of us, but also specifically for the daughters. This is the kind of practices you're gonna start seeing more often in Daughters of the Red Tent. Less talk, I promise. It'll be more of this. So please get a blank piece of paper or something to draw with. And if you have crayons or colored pencils, it's a total added bonus. And a pencil if you don't have a crayon or colored pencils. And when you have everything, just give me thumbs up. Thumbsy up, sips. Or you can write in the comments or do a little reaction.
Did you want to say hi?
Hi.
Can my daughter is now here. Can she say hi?
Of course, go ahead.
Hold on.
You're talking about Harry Potter without me.
Princess. Oy, yeah. I think everybody heard you. Do you want to say what your name is and what you like? Maybe you want to ask what they're doing about Harry Potter. What's your name?
Lila.
Lila. And you love Harry Potter? Yeah?
I'm on the 5th book.
On the 5th book? Really?
Nice.
That's awesome. She's gonna go get it.
Okay.
She's born in May 6th. What's her Taurus?
Yes.
I think she's a Taurus. She's very feisty sometimes. So yeah,
Nice.
she loves Harry Potter. And how old are you?
8,
And how old are you gonna be?
9,
Okay.
10.
And you think it's nice there are other people that also like Harry Potter? Isn't that cool?
You got a lot of Harry Potter fans in here for sure.
Yeah, she's like.
Hufflepuff, Hufflepuff.
Ravenclaw.
I'm sorry, I'm a Ravenclaw
Thank you
too.
for
I'm a
letting us say hi.
All right, thank you. Okay, so the little practice we're gonna do, Claudia and Yev, I could stop participant sharing. Perfect, there you go. So everyone can see each other during this time period. The practice that we're gonna do is something that I actually did in a school. I came in, you know, when like the firefighters and the police officers come in and everyone shares about what they do and when they grow up. I shared what I did when I grew up, which is a life coach. And in particular, during this time period, I did a practice where you get to meet your inner superhero and you get to meet your inner villain. Because we all have the two voices in our heads, and we've seen the little angel and the devil on people's shoulders, right? And today we're going to be able to meet the voices that are in our heads. So mommies and daughters get to do this practice, and guardians for Annalena and anybody else that's here that doesn't have their child here or has somebody else's child with you. We're going to start drawing what our superhero and what our villain looks like in our heads. Okay, so I'm gonna show you a little thing. I put in a little thing here. This is my superhero. And this is my little villain. Grr. Okay, so you're gonna start with just a quick drawing. And then after you finish, I wanna see some thumbs up, and I'll give about 2 minutes, and then we'll go from there. So draw something really quickly, whatever comes up first for your superhero. And then when you finish with that, give me a thumbs up and we'll draw the villain. Any
Question, do we do,
questions?
yes, do we do it on the same page? Superhero, villain?
I would do it on 2 separate pages. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I would
Okay,
do a superhero page and a villain page.
All right, perfect.
So I'm gonna put on a little bit of music here so we can jam out.
I am traveling down the road, quit my job and left my home. I am being pulled by something greater than me, and I intend to walk until my vision's clear and mind is still, following that subtle voice within. And though I may not see the path ahead, I am confident I'm taking one step at a time. I put my heart out on the line, and it will be one hell of a roller coaster ride. But I am ready. I am ready to shine, ready to shine, ready to shine, ready to shine, ready to shine. I found my genius, got the keys, activated piece by piece. Oh, I already know, and I've always got a choice. And I'm committed to this dream, despite how crazy it may seem. And I refuse to die with songs inside of me. So though I may not see the path ahead, I am confident I'm taking one step at a time. I put my heart out on the line, and it will be one hell of a roller coaster ride. But I am ready.
How we doing? How we doing? Checking in. All right, more time it is.
Oh yes, I'm ready to shine, ready to shine, ready to shine, ready to shine, ready to shine. When I go to sleep at night, I am never left alone. There's a calling and a light. I hear the whispers of my soul. So though I may not see the path ahead, I am confident I'm taking one step at a time. I put my heart out on the line, and it will be one hell of a roller coaster ride. But I am ready. Yes, though I may not see the path ahead, I am confident I'm taking one step at a time. And I put my heart out on the line, and it will be one hell of a roller coaster ride. But I am ready, ready, I am ready, I am ready to shine, ready to shine, ready to shine, ready to shine, ready to shine. I'm ready to shine, I'm ready to shine, ready to shine, ready to shine.
start coming back, I promise you will have more time to keep drawing out. But this is the new superhero that I drew. So I drew a little moon on my forehead, and I drew my glasses because I do like wearing my glasses. My man loves my glasses. And then I drew little fairy wings around me, and I drew a little skirt that if you were to look at it from this way, you would see that it looks like a little flower in my imagination. And then I drew, instead of feet, I decided to draw like the beginning of a plant, a stem and roots, just so I can stay grounded and connect with my mother nature. So I'd like to see your inner superheroes so far, and then everybody else can keep practicing. So if you can just show your little thingies, and if you'd like to say something about it, you get to. Oh, cute. I love the little witchy. Carly, can you get a little closer? I'd like to see a little more. Oh, little hearty hearts. Oh, is she holding a little heart too? Is that what she's doing? Oh, how cute. I could do anything. What happened?
She's holding a little rose.
A little posy rose. I love it. Oh, and yours is a heart. I love it. If only we could have heart heads floating around, that'd be awesome. Okay, so next you're gonna draw. Yay! Oh, look at you, how cute. And it has a little thing, I love it. Next, you're gonna draw your villain. And when you think about the villain tends to say things like, I'm not good enough, I'm too old, I'm too young to get things done, I'm not good at PE, I suck at math, life sucks, right? So think about when you start hearing these little things in your head, what does that little voice sound like? Okay, so you're gonna draw out your little villain. And again, I'll show you my first drawing and I'll create another drawing with you girls, okay? And ignore the talk bubbles for now, that's coming up next, okay? One step at a time. Music maestro. When this song finishes, we're gonna come back, okay?
Every inch of my body, each fiber and cell is vibrating with desire, high on life itself. I'm consciously making space, opening and allowing. I'm doing the work that's needed. I'm ready, bring it in, 'cause I know that I am worthy of it all. The wonders and the magic, all I'm dreaming of. And this is the new way, a new way of living, a world waking up. We are rising in love. Breathing deep, I feel God within and around me. The true light of my being is there for me to see. All is becoming clear. The veil is oh so thin. Everything is changing, but I'm ready, bring it in, 'cause I know that I am worthy of it all. The wonders and the magic, all I'm dreaming of. And this is the new way, a new way of living, a world waking up. We are rising in love. I know that I am worthy of it all. The wonders and the magic, all I'm dreaming of. And this is the new way, a new way of living, a world waking up. We are rising in love. And now I remember why I am here. Got nothing to lose, all is to gain. And I choose to learn from love instead of pain. I know that I am worthy of it all. The wonders and the magic, all I'm dreaming of. And this is the new way, a new way of living, a world waking up. We are rising in love. I know that I am worthy of it all. The wonders and the magic, all I'm dreaming of. And this is the new way, a new
start coming back. Trust me, you can, after this, you can keep drawing it out and go ballistic, okay? So far we have our inner superhero and our inner villain. This is my little inner villain. He's angry with little angry faces and he's got little boxing gloves on. And he's got a little angry thing. And then this is supposed to be smoke coming out of his nose. Okay, that's what that's supposed to be. So that's my little inner villain. Let me see pictures so far and you can keep working on it. Oh, look at that. The little devil with that. Oh, look, Claudia, yours looks so much like me. Look, Claudia Nieves, yours has a little shaggy face, little proud. Oh, I love it. I like how there's, most of us got spikes. Oh, Lisa, it's a broken heart. Oh my God. Ellie, I love that. The Emily's, I love it. So we got our little drawings, right? Okay. So next, I want you to think about your superhero. What are the things that your superhero says in your head? And I want you to create little talk bubbles. So things like, I'm good at English, or I love Harry Potter, or I'm great at video games, or I really love to read, or I really love Red Tent, Daughters of the Red Tent so far, right? Whatever it is that's coming up for you, try to draw at least 3 talk bubbles and things inside of it. What does your superhero love to say? And then after you finish that, I'll give you both and then I'll put on a little song. I want you to come up with 3 talk bubbles of what your inner villain says. I'm not good at, I'm too much of this. I suck at this. I'm never good enough. I'm not good at whatever it is that it says. I want you to write 3 talk bubbles from what your superhero says and 3 talk bubbles of what your villain says in your head. Okay? I'll put on a little song.
Connecting to Mother Earth in a way I cannot reverse. She is awakening my soul. Never have I felt so whole.
If this was an easy practice for you, and I see some people are still going and some are stopped, feel free to add glitter to your color pencils and add more colors to it. Get it vibrant. You're going to be putting these up later on your wall. So enjoy what you see. Have fun with it. We're going to give a few more seconds.
With every breath I sing to Mother Earth. In a way I cannot reverse. She is.
Okay, I see a lot of people are done. So we're gonna come back and I wanna hear what talk bubbles you put for your superhero, or you can also write it in the chat box if you'd like. So for example, I put, I rock at holding space. I put, I love my family, and I put, I love my sisterhood. So those are the 3 talk bubbles that I created. So what did you create in your superhero space?
All right, Carly said you want to go and unmuted us. So
So I put, I'm a good listener. I could sing though. And I love myself. Are we just doing the positive ones now?
You can do the negatives too. Give me the negatives.
Okay. The negative was I'm too much, I'm not enough, and I'm too loud.
You're not loud.
Beautiful. So you have the I'm too voice, right? The I'm
Yeah.
too voice in your head. Got it. Okay.
You
All
want
right.
to go? Her turn.
Okay. I put, for the positive ones, I put I'm so cool, I'm funny, and I'm good at gaming.
Yeah.
And for the negative ones, I put I don't do enough, I'm lazy, and I'm ugly.
You're beautiful. But all right. Thank you for the thank you for the notes. All right. Let's hear from one more daughter if possible. And mommy. We'll take a mommy and daughter group. Anybody? Anybody? Okay,
Ayla
Allie, I
wants
see
to-
you.
Ayla.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ayla,
Ayla,
let's
yeah.
do it.
You want to do it?
Yeah. No.
Okay,
not
no camera. All right.
So for the good ones, I put I am beautiful, I am better, I am good at drawing, I am funny, and then I am strong. And then for the bad ones, I put I have nobody, I'm lame, I'm not good enough, I am lost, I can never draw, and I'm ugly.
Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
My heart just shattered.
Oh no. Well, this is a good practice for the moms to see
Right.
like what is it that's coming up so that we can really start focusing on this and holding space for our daughters as well, right? Thank you, Ayla, for sharing. We really appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, we'll do one more share. One more share. Can I call out Allie and Emily? Can I do it? I saw your smile earlier, like, woo! If you are trying to hide from me, that's my cue to call you out. Just a heads up.
I mean, I don't know if you want to go. She didn't really put much.
That's okay. If you put more than one, you got an A+ in my eyes if you put more than one. And if not, then this is your moment. You can do your homework real fast.
So I put for me, I'll go first and then you're gonna go. Okay. I can do anything. You are worthy and you're an inspiration. And then for the villain, you are worthless and you won't amount to anything. But anything else.
That's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your truth. Or what you think is your truth, I should say.
For the superhero one, I put you are beautiful and you're worthy. And then for the villain, I put you are ugly. I didn't get much.
That's pretty awesome though. I'll take that. I will give you an A+ on this report card, right? It's a little star. Hold on. Can I give a star? I can give a heart. So you get a heart. I'll take it. All right. So the last thing to do for this little assignment before we complete it is naming your superhero.
Claudia wants to go.
Claudia, did you want to go? And Vicky?
Me do first, and then she'll come after with what she have in her head because she didn't write it down, but she has it in her head. So what I put in my superhero, I say you're whole and beautiful. You have beautiful sisters that can support you, and see everything will pass. Feel your emotions. And
Beautiful.
for my villain, I'm too tired. I can keep up with all. I don't deserve to be a mom. I'm exhausted. I can't keep doing this.
Oof. You got me with the I'm too tired. I'm writing that one down for mine. And if you hear anything that you hear and you're like, ooh, that one hit me, that was a little chord for me, feel free to write that one down on your piece of paper, okay? Thank you, Claudia. That was beautiful. Vicky?
And Victoria, you want to share? What do you feel?
I just want to say everyone here is beautiful.
Aw, thank you. Oh, nice. It's okay. You don't have to share if you don't want to. This is an optional practice here, right? Okay. Of course. So the last step is naming your superhero and naming your villain. And the reason we do this is now we can start realizing what voice is speaking in our heads, right? And what voice do we want to start listening to and start saying, oh, this is Layla speaking. Oh, this is the little ugly monster speaking, right? And start becoming aware of which one do I really want to listen to? And you can ask one, I love doing this. Whenever my ugly monster doesn't stop talking, I will ask, I call her Layla. I will ask Layla to come out, right? I'll be like, Layla, can you tell me something positive over here? And then she'll pass over a bunch of positives, right? So it's a good little practice just to be able to be a little more in control of the voices in your heads versus the voices in your head taking over control of you. Make sense? So if you can come up with a name, I told you mine. Mine's Layla and the Ugly Monster. I could write a whole child book on this. This should be a quick one, so I won't put any music on, and I'll just let you guys and girls in particular, come in and say your names.
So I have Wonder Witchy and Gremzilla.
Oh my God, you're so imaginative. I love it.
And Ayla has hers too.
I have Strong Love.
Strong Love, did I hear that right?
Yeah.
And Hateful Savage.
Oh, I love it. You girls are so creative. Thank you. I think I'm going to put Lovely Layla. I think I'm going to change my name after 2 years of just saying Layla. Lovely Layla. Thank you. Anybody? Bree, I see that you wrote your hero villain, and if you'd like to share your names, feel free to unmute yourself, okay, honey? So hero villain, she put, you would never be able to do it. This is impossible. You know, I'll add one little tip to that. If you look at the word impossible, it literally says, I'm possible, right? How funny. So here's a fun little fact. My mom joins. So I am a daughter, right? All of us are daughters at the end of the day. My mom joined for this practice. I don't know when you showed up, but I just saw you. Hi, mommy. Nice to have my own mom on this practice. All right, Vicky, you went last time. Would you like to go first? Any names that you have? Okay, that's perfectly fine. Carly, would you like to go? Can I call you out?
That's the wrong side. Hi. I named random. I didn't really think about it much. My villain's name is Derek. I don't know why. And my hero's name is Johanna because I love Johanna.
Oh, that's adorable. So Johanna is her godmother, and she's also
Yeah.
the sisterhood. So that's beautiful. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, Emily, did you create one yet? Do you want to share? You can say yes or no. Okay, that's perfectly fine. So I love to see some daughters are shy or some, right? And it's just beautiful. And hopefully the goal is to get you girls comfortable enough to start sharing long term and feel comfortable with your sisters. And in the future, by the way, today we have the moms and daughters, but in the future, we're going to hold space for only the daughters to come, and we'll have its own thing for moms from time to time, or we can invite the moms from time to time, but it's going to be mainly for the daughters so that they can feel free to do their own thing and decide to do a practice or not. And this will be their space. Okay, so just wanted to let you know that. So moms for now, but say goodbye soon. And then we all can talk about Harry Potter and video games and go crazy with those conversations too. And boys, we can't forget about the boys, right? We got to have that conversation too. All right, I have a drawing about Ellie done last year. She called her superhero Lala and her villain Poo Poo. She was 6 years old. Oh, how cute. I love it, thanks.
Oh my villain name.
Oh my God, how cute. Look, she went full out with the colors, right? I like the colors. Thank you for sharing. Kaylin, I saw you changed your name. Did you want to add anything? I see you're unmuted.
Yeah. So my hero's name is Jiro, because I realized when I told my mom that Jiro is the hero, I realized that rhymed. So I kept.
Aw, it's so cute.
And my villain's name is Toga, because it reminds me of anime.
Ooh, Toga's from what anime, if I may ask?
My Hero Academia.
Oh my God, I haven't seen that one in so long. Thank you. I'll add it to my anime list again to watch again. Thank you for that. All right, perfect. Thank you, sisters, for playing along with me with this practice. And I hope that you girls got a little bit out of it. And this is a practice that you get to decide on how much you want to use. And one thing that I personally love to do when I first did this practice is I ripped it off my notebook and I ended up putting it on my wall. I taped it on my wall. And so whenever the little voice in my head, whether it's Poo Poo or Toga or whatever everybody else is, right? The thing you want to remember is that the villain voice doesn't live in our head. It isn't us, I should say. It's not who we are. It's this little voice in our head that's on our wall or in our notebook, right? So being able to look at it and add more talk bubbles to it can allow you to realize that that's not something I'm saying to myself. It's this little voice in our head, right? And there's a reason I actually draw my little villain as like a little talk bubble, or what I call a little gremlin. And the reason I do that is because at the end of the day, our inner villain voice is actually kind of our inner child voice. If you think about it, they're just trying to get attention. They're just trying to get love in the only way that they know how, right? And if you think of a little kid in the market saying, I want that toy right now, and going ballistic, that is the little ugly monster that I call in my head, right? And it's when you are able to love them and hold their hand and be able to notice them and say, what is it that you're really asking of me right now? I suck at math, right? If that starts coming up, then maybe it's trying to tell you that you need to spend a little more time on math, or you need to just change your perspective on math, right? And it's okay if you're not good at math, because I haven't used math in I don't know how long. Right? And we have calculators in this time and age, we have phones, right? So it's okay. And being able to change that talk bubble or even create a new talk bubble for your superhero. Make sense? So it's a cute little practice that you get to do. And whenever you hear your mom complaining about something, you could even do it to her now. You're like, Mom, what voice is that, right? And then call your mom out. And you girls get to call each other out during this practice. And that's why we've created this time period. So what's the membership info/details for the teens? Well, this is where I drop it back. Who's doing this? Claudia, any of this? Claudia, study. We are done with our practice. So I hope you girls enjoyed it.
When you're ready,
I also, while she's doing that, I'll say that we did this live on our little Facebook group, and we've gotten tons of people waving and saying hi and saying this is super cute. So it was really cute. So hi, little live people. Thanks for playing with us too. Claudia Nieves, can you put up the PowerPoint again, honey? You having any problems? Oh, you can't? You're having kind of just, oh, okay, I see. I see. Okay. Passetti, you want to take over with the little PowerPoint? If not, I can see if I can get it back up real quick. Yay, there you go.
Got it. Can you see it? All right, present. All right, we did this part, we did this part. So basically, you know, this is for moms. You know, as you see, this work is very powerful. It really gives a lot of tools to support the sisters and to support your girls, and also to, you know, I love this practice that you showed, Jasmine, because it can give you like a window into your daughters, you know, what maybe she's thinking, she may be dealing with. So it's really a good it's just great to open up the space. And so since they will be having the space for themselves, just like Jasmine said, you know, it creates a safe space and an opportunity for them to start to open up and to maybe share some things of how they're feeling, things that are coming up that they just wouldn't normally share, right, with their moms and in other spaces. And so just like we have the sisterhood for the moms, and if any of the moms are curious about the group, the bigger group, definitely let us know. We are creating this space for the girls to you know, to just connect to their bodies and to learn. There's so much more. So the gatherings are going to happen on Thursdays at 6 p.m. and they will happen near the new moon on Thursdays. And I believe the gatherings are how long? Is it 1 hour, 2? Do we know? 1 hour. So yes, so the gatherings we're gonna keep them to 1 hour because we know this could be a lot for the younger girls. So just 1 hour gatherings, and you can expect to have supportive friends that will have your back. Each gathering will have a monthly theme and different practices that you can do. And these practices are for the moms and also for the daughters. And then you also have the option of a big sister. If you want to have like a mentor and a big sister, that would be like a cool aunt, you know, that's also additional, it's an option. And you get the opportunity to be initiated into the red tent and to learn this Asian wisdom that has been just so transformational for us. Additional, you get your opportunities for your younger sisters to stand up, to share, right? I know that at the beginning it's like, you know, we're shy and then we don't want to share so much, but as they, you know, spend time with other girls and they see other girls, right? They get empowered and they start to share, to lead, to teach. So this is really a beautiful space for them. So location, calls would look like this, just like we are today, a virtual, so you can join from anywhere in the you know, for the comfort of your home. And then all the calls will be recorded. So if you're not able to join a specific gathering, no problem. You know, you would get the recordings of the call sent to you. And so what you'll need to get the most, actually, this is you, Melanie, but it's okay, I'll take it. What you need to get the most experience, what you need to get the most from the experience is your mom and guardian approval for her to be in the Zoom along with the sisters, and we will provide an agreement that you can sign off with all the rules and everything so that the moms can be sure about what is going to be shared with them. And it's just, you know, obviously just going to be the girls with the facilitators, an opportunity for any 10 to 17-year-old, could be your niece, your friend, your little sister, any friend. So if any of these resonated for you and you want to invite and you want to share this with anybody in your life, with one of your girlfriends, please let them know. You know, this is our first introduction, so we're just starting to, you know, just take a little peek at what that will, you know, that would look like. But we definitely want to have, you know, all the girls, you know, the girls that feel called to join. You will need a quiet room where you will not be bothered. So just for about an hour, you have your own space. And you'll need a pen and a pencil and a notebook for the activities. Of course, water, you know, it's really good to stay hydrated. Listening ears, you know, want to make sure that you are, you know, present for the experience. And then, of course, good vibes, good intentions. You know, we want this to really be super awesome and fun for everybody. So the next steps, we invite you to join our WhatsApp group. So there's a WhatsApp group. If either Jasmine or Melanie can post so that the moms and the daughters can join for that WhatsApp group. And then we have a wait list that if you're interested and you think you'd like to participate, please put your name and your email, and we will let you know when the next event it's going to be. So we're in the very early stages. So we're putting this out there just to kind of gauge interest, just to see, how the daughters and the girls, are how is this connecting with them. And so we'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you are interested, definitely put your name on the list so we can be sending you more information as we move forward with the gathering. So any questions?
I do want to add that the WhatsApp is open to both moms and daughters for now. And when we end up getting a few more daughters involved, then we can create their own WhatsApp group with the mom's approval after we get the agreements going. And then we can have a little group with them and start doing their own thing versus having the moms and daughters in.
Yep. So that's it. Any questions from the moms or from the daughters? Probably from the moms.
When it comes to payment, just to let you girls know that we're going to hold off on asking for payments for now. And we're just going to be doing a few different free events so that we can keep getting as many daughters in here and as many moms in here as possible for now. And then in the future, we hope to do that. That was going to be my question. Yeah, there you go. So feel free to keep coming to these, and just when you get into the wait list and when you get into the WhatsApp group, we'll keep letting you know whenever we do any new events. And sometimes, like for example, we have a painting 101 with a twist, a masterclass coming up, and you can happily bring in your daughter to that one. And we have a few different ones that we'll start putting things like, you can bring your daughter to this one, it's daughter approved, or mom approved, right? So that you can come and invite your daughters to those time periods.
Yes, and we're looking to possibly launch maybe June. So we're going to give a few months just to keep, getting some interest and getting some events, but we will be launching officially, hopefully in June.
And if anybody is wondering on what, yeah, we'll end it there. We're good to go.
Yeah, I think I responded and Elena had a question, and I answered to her in the box that she asked if when they turn 18, they can go and join the adult group, and I say absolutely. That's our goal. When they're turning 18, then they can come to the Red Tent with all of us.
Yep.
Together.
They'll be officially invited.
Exactly, yes.
So thank you so much, ladies. It was amazing. Sorry, I had some technical family difficulties in here because my son showed up and Victoria, we lost her attention. So the masculine energy was very present.
Very nice. Excellent.
Thank
great,
you.
Great call. Thank you so much for joining, for being here. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, girls. You did amazing. I was so inspired.
Hope you guys enjoyed.
You're all so amazing.
Carly, Lila, Julia,
Yes.
Julia,
Emily,
Ella, Ali, everybody.
Emily. Yes.
Oh, Emily.
Can you put the WhatsApp link in the group? In this one? In this chat? Or
I can put it in both. I have it copied.
Yeah.
So I can put it
the link because I'm
put in the info.
Computer and I joined for some reason.
Cool. I can post it wherever you need it.
Thank you so much for doing this. I'm so excited about this because it's been really hard, especially for teenagers during this whole COVID thing, and they've lost a lot of friends, and it's nice to, thank you for doing this because they need a place to hang out.
Yes, they do, and not all the girls. We already have a few of the girls that have been interested, so they didn't show up here. But just know that we're building a group of girls that are interested and want to be part of it.
Yes.
So stay tuned, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, everyone. Have a good night. Good evening. Thank you again. Bye,
Bye.
Emily.
Thank you for coming.
It was really fun.
Yay. Thank you, Isla. She's so cute. Bye, Caitlin. Thank you for being here.
What the heck?
High five.
High five.
High fives all around.
Let me find my monkey noodle.
I don't want a monkey.